Hey guys, what's up? Jwhisp here, and welcome to episode 1 of Minecraft Skyblock Survival. This won't just be any Skyblock Let's Play, but it will also be a Skyblock guide. So if you're new to the game, in Minecraft, Skyblock is a survival map where the goal is ultimately to live and build on a floating island. You want to survive without cheating, expand your island, grow your own food, and ultimately thrive. Now what's cool about this map is it features different biomes throughout the map so that you can get all the different wood types and different resources you need. This is not only so you can build a variety of things, but also to acquire as many achievements as you can, which I will be trying to do. I don't know if I can get every achievement, but I'm definitely gonna try to get as many as possible. I will also leave this map linked down in the description below in case you guys want to play with me. But anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are in Skyblock 4.0. Island's looking pretty good. As you can see, we have the various different islands around us. We have the swamp, we have birch, we have jungle, dark oak, all those things. But those islands we'll be getting to eventually in the future. But here we have it, and here is the only items we have to start out with. As you can see, it's not a lot, but we do also have 10 obsidian, because eventually we will be leaving this entire dimension altogether, heading to the nether, potentially heading to the end, and beating the game, starting on just this little tiny island with one tree. But anyways, here's what we have to do. To start off, I'm just going to clean up the island a bit, see if we can get any seeds from these grasses. Hopefully we do. I want at least one seed. Alright, well, we didn't get any, and we don't have any seeds in here, but there's grass on some of the other islands, so we still have a chance to get seeds. We also have these 2 flowers here. I'm just gonna keep in this little chest, and then I'm gonna grab the items for our automatic cobblestone generator. Now in Skyblock, if you don't know, the main way to expand your island is by using cobblestone. Yeah, you'll have some grass and different resources from other islands, but the main way is going to be through cobblestone. So you're going to want to make a generator, and here's how. So most Skyblock servers or single player Let's Plays will give you 1 or 2 pieces of ice and a lava bucket. If they're generous, they'll give you 2 pieces of ice to create an unlimited water source, but in this map I have to actually gather the other bucket of water from one of these islands. But what you're going to want to do is in 1 block, place your lava, skip a block, and then over here break 1 block down, 2 blocks down, and right here break 1 block. Now, the reason you have this little 2 block is because when the water flows, it flows down instead of over, and if it flowed over, it would turn this lava into obsidian or stone, totally ruining it. But if we place our ice, we should be good to go if we break it, and then we break this block, and boom, we have unlimited cobblestone. So there you go. You literally can mine this forever, and it will always spawn cobblestone. Some maps and servers have it so that it can have the potential to spawn ores instead of cobblestone, but this map doesn't have that. So for now, we have our little bucket. I'm going to keep this stuff in here. And as you saw, I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. We got the achievement Skyblock, and this actually has... where is it? Some of its own achievements. So if we head to the advancements tab, it says Skyblock, and it actually shows all of the little achievements we have to get in Skyblock. So I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's start by getting our tree here. When you cut down your tree, be careful because you're going to want at least 1 sapling. Now, obviously, ideally, you'd get 2 or more saplings, but, you know, you need at least 1 so you can keep making trees. And make sure, again, on the other islands, when you, you know, break the trees, you try to get at least 1 sapling. So I'm going to break all the leaves, hopefully get at least 1 sapling. I'm going to start on the outside though, because I really don't want any of the saplings to fall into the void. If we lose 1, that's okay, but again, I at least need to get 1 sapling or else we're pretty much screwed, and we're going to be stuck on this island for a while. So there we go. We got 1 sapling, we got some sticks too, so that'll be nice. I actually... there's a few things I want to do with this log. Obviously, you want to make tools, you want to make a crafting table, but people often automatically turn all of their logs into planks, but that's a mistake, because once you start expanding this island, you're going to start to get zombies and skeletons, spiders, all of those spawning, and you want to keep at least 1 log so that you can make some charcoal. But nevertheless here, let's start off, make a crafting table. I'll plop it right over, no, I didn't want to put it there. I want to put it next to the chest. But get our crafting table, put it there, and then grab this. I'm going to make ourselves also a pickaxe. I'm not going to waste it on any other tools, but what I'm going to do is just collect a few pieces of cobblestone. I'll collect probably enough for a furnace, and then also enough for some tools here. Alright, so here we go. I've collected enough cobblestone to make ourselves a furnace, and then also a pickaxe and a sword. Now, I could have collected enough to make ourselves an axe and maybe a shovel. Ooh, gotta be careful there. But since we have such, you know, a limited number of resources. I really didn't want to make much more than necessary. Obviously, a pickaxe is a must-have, and the sword isn't quite a must-have, but, you know, just to make sure, I want to play it safe. You know, if a mob does spawn on the island, chances are I'll end up falling off anyways, but it's whatever. But next, what you want to do after you have the cobblestone generator, I should have done this earlier, but obviously you want to replant your saplings. So start breaking the grass here so you can get a little bit of a platform. Now, previously in Skyblock, I've always made the mistake of just immediately breaking the first layer of grass so that I could get as many resources as possible, but that's a mistake. You actually want to leave, you know, obviously at least one piece of grass in a straight line to the rest of the dirt so that the grass can spread, because if you just have a big platform of dirt, grass won't spawn. You at least have to have one piece of grass to spread. So I'm just going to break, you know, all the unnecessary grass, but obviously leave a few pieces here and there just so we can have some to spread. Now, there is a little bit of extra dirt here. You know, we don't really need some of this stuff. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. But I'm not too worried about every single little piece of dirt, mostly because we have so many other islands, and I won't really need a ton of dirt. So what I'm going to do here, oh, see, we already got some of the grass to spread. I'm going to expand this platform as much as I can for now, just so we have some room for the trees. I'm going to go in kind of this weird little arrowhead shape here, and the reason is that, I don't know, I just kind of like how it looks. I think it works the best for Skyblock. And then I'll plant one tree there, and then one, let's do right on the corner there, and then I can cover the rest with cobblestone around the sides. But next, what you want to do, I mean, it doesn't really matter what order you do this in. You have a few different seeds here and things you can grow. They give you a seed pickle and a turtle egg, but that's for another episode. And what I actually probably want to do is make one more set of sticks. Let's place down our furnace. And really fast, let's collect a few more pieces of cobblestone. Occasionally, the cobblestone will fall in the lava, or I will. Whew, that was a close one. I thought I was going to die. Let me wait a sec. I want to regen some hearts. I was going to say, but that's okay. Sometimes you will lose some, sometimes you win some. I'm going to break that block right there just to try to be careful. Make sure I don't fall into the lava again. That was honestly kind of scary, but I'm going to need food now because I'm pretty low on food. But what I want to do is grab a hoe just so I can start smelting some stuff. Now, I do have a few sticks left over. Let's just put them in there with one of the logs. I at least want to make one torch to at least light up this island a little bit, not only to keep mobs from spawning like evil mobs, but also so the plants will grow. But let's do this. I don't need the pumpkin seeds just yet. Don't eat your melon slice even if you're tempted. Plant it. I'm gonna put it right there, and it does have a grass block next to it that it can grow. We have our charcoal and our stick, so we can use that to make torches. I'll put one on top of the furnace, and then let's put one just like on the corner of the island right there. I think that should be enough light. I'll keep the rest in my chest in case I die. I don't want to lose anything. Sugarcane, it can go, you know, right next to there. And I guess, I mean, even though I don't need the pumpkin just yet, it doesn't hurt to grow it, so I'll put the pumpkin there, and it can grow on either side it wants to. And I think we should be pretty much set. I don't really need this block anymore because the grass is already spread down here and will eventually cover all of this. And if we get a big enough grass platform from the grass from some of the other islands, we should be able to get chickens, sheep, cows, and all that good stuff to start spawning. Now, I do have an apple already. I could eat this. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't know. You don't need the apple just yet, but I'll eat it, whatever. Why not? I want to regen some hearts. I was going to save it for a golden apple, but I'll have more trees grow. I'll have tons of apples. So I think we're pretty set. So, now it's nighttime. What do you do? So I've been mining cobblestone for a little bit into the night. We're almost halfway done with the night. But don't worry, you'll be okay. Again, we kept the one log to make some torches, so we're okay. That's a mistake I see a lot of people do. They right off the bat turn all their logs into planks. Make sure you don't do that. Keep at least one so you can, you know, protect yourself a little bit. I'm just going to kind of box off this area with a little bit of cobblestone around here, just to, you know, give myself a little more room. Ideally, with trees in the future, you want to keep them at least 4 or 5 blocks apart, or 3 blocks diagonally. And the reason for that is because leaves typically spread 2 or 3 blocks, you know, when you're planting them, and so you want to make sure they have plenty of room to grow. If you just put one sapling right next to the other, occasionally they'll grow if they're super close, but they kind of have restricted space, and trees don't like that. You want to make sure, just like in real life with growing a plant, you give it plenty of room to grow. Now, if we check the achievements really fast, you can actually see that some of the achievements do involve letting actual mobs spawn. So in the future, we will take some time to take out the torches and make some other areas for mobs to spawn, but that's not for this right now. And what you probably actually want to do is during your first few nights, gather as much cobblestone as you can. You're going to want to make platforms around your island. You're going to want to make bridges to the other islands. And also, if you get a lot of cobblestone and at least a few buckets of water, you can easily make a mob grinder, which will get you tons of items. But as you can see, if you're stuck, you have this little achievement page which shows you everything you need to do. Like our next step is collect all the sapling types, which we can do on the islands around us. Go to the nether, cure a villager zombie, which would be very good. I definitely want to try to get a villager zombie, which is why we'll make a mob grinder. And eventually, we can cure the villager zombie and hopefully get mending books, which I think is pretty cool. Besides that, we also have to construct a fake cave, which says construct a platform that monsters can spawn on, which again we'll do with our mob grinder, get a shield, all of that good stuff. And then we also have all the farming achievements now, which shouldn't be too hard. Again, unfortunately, we did not get wheat from seeds, but it's all right. But then again, you see down here, we have the pickler achievement. Get a stack of sea pickles, and that'll be with our little sea pickle right here. I was going to wait for later to put it down, but honestly, you could just put it right there if you wanted to. It'll eventually start spreading around. Not really enough room, but I don't know. I don't really have anything better to do with it. Plus, sea pickles, I'm pretty sure, do produce a little bit of light, so why not put it there? I think it looks all right. But turtle eggs, I'm not going to mess around with until I get an infinite water source and can create some sort of turtle farm for them. Well, here we are on day 2 with a beautiful sunrise. Not much really happened overnight. I've just been sitting here kind of mining cobblestone AFK while I was scrolling through Instagram, not gonna lie. But I actually did go through my wooden pickaxe, my stone pickaxe, so I made another stone pickaxe, and with the leftover sticks, I just decided to make a stone axe. But I did put a few more blocks of cobblestone around the island, and we actually have 2 stacks of cobblestone plus a few extra pieces, so we can definitely do a lot of expansion. I kind of want to make this more of a stone look. And also, eventually what I'll do is make a little area for the cobblestone generator. Currently it's up there, but now that we've had some of the grass spread down there, we don't really have a need for the grass to be up there anymore. So I eventually want to start to kind of move some of this stuff from the island to some of better locations, make it look a little nicer as well. But for now, it's not bothering anyone being there, so I think it can stay. But here we have our island. I just want to work on kind of squaring it off a little bit. It's actually interesting. The sapling I planted later grew first, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I mean, I know a tree's growth time isn't exactly set, but still kind of weird. So before I harvested that tree, I'm going to build just a tiny platform around just to make sure I can get as many saplings as possible. I really don't want any to fall into the void, especially since we're just starting. I want to make sure I can get as many as possible. So this should be okay. And then let's work on cutting this tree down. Okay, we got that one. We got a few pieces of wood, which is nice. Once I start to get an actual decent amount of wood, I'll worry about making a house. But right now, again, I'm not too concerned. It's not like mobs are going to spawn, so I don't really need a house to protect me. If they do spawn again, I have a sword. Or honestly, I can just commit suicide. I can put my items in the chest and jump off. And kind of weird for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but I did spawn into this world with a tiny bit of XP. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. I've looked at other people play this map, like Pixel Riffs and a few other YouTubers. They didn't seem to spawn with XP. I just kind of went with the flow. I don't know, maybe I'll kill myself to get rid of it. But yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. So unfortunately, only got 1 sapling. I'll leave it there. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have broken the leaves because I've ran a few tests and I'm not sure if this is statistically true or not, but on average, I seem to get more saplings if I let the tree decay on its own versus me breaking it manually by hand. So I don't know, maybe I'll do some experiments. I'll break a few trees by hand. I'll let a few decay on their own and see what happens. But anyways, that's pretty much all for episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys found it useful, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Again, the map link is in the description. If you guys want to check it out yourself, I would really appreciate it. Also, leave a like on Planet Minecraft for the creator of this map. I didn't make it, but I think it is a really cool map. Anyways, besides that, a few updates about myself and channel for those of you that watch a lot. 100,000 subscribers was pretty cool. I left you guys a lot of things on social media and stuff, and I did say that the 100,000 subscriber Facecam Q&A will be coming soon, and it will be. I've actually started working on the video. I'm about half done. The only reason it's taking me so long is because I couldn't record it right away because all of this virus situation things going on. I didn't really have a lot of time right off the bat, and also there's just a lot of editing involved in this type of video, so I'm making sure it's a really good video because I want it to be special. But yeah, I think that's really cool. A few future things for the channel. You know, we hit 100,000, which is obviously a great thing, but we're gonna grow lots more, especially once I start a new survival let's play for 1.16, and we should hopefully get a 1.16 release in a month and a half to 2 months from now. But anyways, this is Jwhisp. If you want to see more Skyblock, leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, let a comment letting me know what you guys thought of this. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is Jwhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.